just begun. See the lights, the nights are gonna glow. Buckle up, it's time to steal the show. Streaming live, we're diving through the blue from the cockpit view. It's all for you. Jets are lining up, the quiz begins. Feel the mind, the prize is what you win. Streaming live, we're diving through the blue from the cockpit view. It's all for you. Jets are lining up, the quiz begins. Feel the mind, the prize is what you win. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the livery. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the lead. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery. Games we navigate, every answer pushes past the gate. Colors bursting, liveries collide. Compete with style, let your spirit guide. From runway lights to the quizzes bright, every moment here just feels so right. Altitude climbing, join the ride. Wings spread wide, we'll be your guide. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the livery. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the lead. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery.
A huge thank you to our channel member, Bernice Thompson. That's the word. That might have done. Yes, hello. Let's just get rid of that. It's always interesting when I go live and my PC's asking me to do an update. I'm like, no, not yet. Not yet. Yes, welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, then to your had to double check then. Your Tuesday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel, of course, as always. Hope you are well. We are on board tonight, as requested, during the weekend. We are on board Delta's Airbus A321neo. This is the LatinVFR version. We're on board this one. We are at Salt Lake City, a very hazy Salt Lake City. Hazy, foggy, one of the two. We are going to be flying to San Diego for the first time on the stream. Flight time tonight is about an hour and a half. Maybe a little bit shorter than that, so somewhere between hour and 20 to an hour and a half. hopefully should be a smooth flight. Plenty of news that we've got to get through as well with the flight sim, including 2024 is still broken. Indeed, yes, it's still broken. They've had to do an update this evening, which I think has just finished, to their career mode, because apparently that's knackered. And they've been putting out updates that keep knackering the game. So it's not a simulator at the moment. It's still a game. Will I spend any more time on it? Absolutely not. So we are sticking with something that works and is equally as beautiful, if not still better than 2024, the Flight Simulator 2020. Also, quite a few releases to come as well. Why is that not holding? Quite a few releases are on their way as well, which we will get into very, very shortly. But before we do that, let's say hello to those that have joined us this evening. Lee Class, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Has just joined in the chat there. Wilson Simons, of course, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Gemma, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Dan Graham, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. It's Taco Tuesday for Wilson. Very, very nice. Like a nice taco on the stream. Mark, hello to you. Says good afternoon. Good morn after. Or morn noon, rather. Whatevs. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well. And of course, because it's a highly requested one, it's only fair. There we do it. There you go. Lovely stuff. Wayne is in the chat as well, operating under the Departure Lounge badge this evening. I've just taken a sip of my drink and swallowed too much at one point. Oh, that was nasty. Hope everyone is doing well. Let me know how your Tuesday was. Oh dear, that was interesting. Yeah, let me know how your Tuesday was. We're going to get into this one, and we'll go through some of the upcoming releases that are on their way to the flight sim, including one that is coming this Friday, and I'm super excited. Super uber excited about this release, but we'll get to that in a second. So let's go up to the top. Let's put on the battery, which is always good. We need to get a little bit of a noise there. We've got the external power on as well. Very easy to start the LatinVFR aeroplane. It's not a problem. So we've turned on the batteries and the external power. We'll do the nav lights in a sec. We'll go up to the ADAs, get those switched to be able to align us. We'll then go nav and logo to on, APU on, and we'll give that a sec to just do its thing. And then we'll click. APU will be starting. Beautiful stuff. AP bleed on as well. Happy days. There you go. Job done. That's it. That's all we need to do. Let's go for a jetway. Delta can deal with us, obviously. And it's a short flight, so we won't let the people eat this evening because but we do want boarding, so let's do that. So yeah, hope everyone's well. Busy week upcoming. We've already had to make changes to the schedule. I haven't published it yet, but there are changes to the schedule coming up.
Boarding requested.
Which I'll discuss very, very soon. Excuse me. So yes, let me know how your day was. What did you get up to? If you had work, how was it? If you didn't have work, how was it? Flight number for today is Delta 1177. As well. Real world ops, don't you know? Gemma, no. That is happening on Saturday. We're looking at Friday instead. I was having a look at VATSIM earlier. Frankfurt's online again on Friday. So we're going to make it a regular thing of Frankfurt Fridays, because we had a lot of fun with Frankfurt. Friday just gone. So we're going to do Frankfurt Friday once again. Gemma says, been in the office all day, got home, made some Rudolph buns for the bake sale at work tomorrow. Very nice. Lee says work was a long day.
Your food has boarded. Passengers boarding started.
Here's some weird noises. Wayne says boring and busy. Wilson Simon says Delta 1177 is being operated by a A321neo with a registration November 355 Delta November, which is 6 years old. We were going to go for that, but I figured we haven't used the Neo for a while, so I figured we go on that. I tried to see if the Neo had been on it. It's very much a 321 CEO. So I thought, screw it, we'll use the Neo. It was suggested, so I figured, why not? Sarah, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. I spent most of the day recovering from being out yesterday. Went to a winter wonderland. Very good it was too. Very good it was as well. Loving the info. Wilson says that this very aircraft which we're using, November 5, 21 Delta Tango, is 2 years old and is on the Los Angeles to Orlando route right now. Loving the info. So let's have a look and see who we've got with us today. As usual, we have our baggage man Dave. He's looking as delighted as ever to be working on these flights. Everyone say hello to Dave. He looks like he's enjoying life. Good old Dave. We'll be back to see Dave shortly. Let's see if, because we've got a jetway today. Whoa! Okay. Well, that's the hairdo. Right. We need a name, please, for crew member. I'd zoom into the badge to see if there's a name there. However, it's in an awkward place, and I'm not doing it. So let's grab a name for our crew for today. Sarah says Dave gets around. He certainly does. He follows us everywhere. Mark says Delta are a pretty good airline by worldwide standards. Most US carriers are pretty mediocre in his opinion. Letitia. Then again, suggesting names. Yeah, Letitia. Quite a head of hair. Bushnut. Yeah, I'm not even asking about Bushnut. Don't cabin crew need to have their hair tied back or something? Let's go with Letitia. Right, so we've got Letitia at the front. Is Letitia manning the aircraft by herself today? Yeah, she is. She is manning the aircraft by herself. So Letitia is all on her own. So can we show some love for Letitia, please? Hang on, there she is. Can we show some love to Letitia? She's operating this flight by herself. And again, she looks as delighted as ever. Letitia is a star. She's the crew are always a star of our shows. You never quite know who you're going to get. Tonight we've got Letitia. Letitia, I'm not even going to go with spellings. So however you want to spell Letitia, go for it. But Letitia is our crew, so I'll show some love to Letitia. Otherwise it is Delta Heaven here at Salt Lake City. Quite cold as well by the looks of things. Now also I've also got today a new sort of add-on that has been out for a while, but I've not really used it because I've only just got it today. It's to do with like seasons, and by seasons I mean like weather. So you know how like autumn the trees turn orange and shit like that. I've implemented it into the flight simulator. No idea if it works. So we're about to find out. We're about to find out this evening whether it works and whether the US is in autumnal, whether looks all autumnal or whatever. It's supposed to work, but we'll see. This is Dave. Dave follows us everywhere. He's our baggage man, and he's actually done. So Dave's going to disappear now. So bye, Dave. Carl Crawford, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Laystream. Yep, there goes Dave. Dave will just sit there now. He'll get on board eventually, but he just sits there. We've got a 330 there, which is happy days. We're going to go off of 34 left today, whereas most traffic is going off of 34 right. And there you go, Delta Heaven. For the fans of Delta. Dave gets to travel the world. He certainly does. He gets to go wherever we go. He's like my own personal employee. I just don't pay him. When we're on board the Phoenix aircraft, where they do the refueling, we've also got Clive. But we haven't seen Clive for a while because we've not used the aircraft. But we've not seen Clive for a while. Does Southwest have wings? I'd have thought so. It's not Ryanair. Did that aircraft not have wings then? Yeah, it does have wings. Chicken wings. I don't know what wings. I just thought it was like aircraft wings. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, so it was a toss-up really between the Neo or the CEO. I figured we'd use the Neo. Haven't used it for a while. So it's a nice easy one for us this evening. Tomorrow we are going to be here for the football. We are watching League 2 action. Oh yeah, there's plenty of Premier League on tomorrow, but no, we're going for League 2 action because we're all going to be supporting Bromley tomorrow. Up the Bromley. Bromley are taking on Gillingham. It is on the telly. And that's what our watch along is. Wayne will be with you on Thursday. The schedule has schedule's going down for no stream, but we're going to put Wayne on Thursday. And The change. That's the change. The change was Wayne on Friday, but I'm going to chuck myself in on the Friday to do Frankfurt Friday because we are back with that. Make that a bit of a regular thing on the channel. It's also weird. It's a caravan towing out, taxiing out, which is fascinating. Could be a possible FedEx one, even though it's not in the colours. Bernice Thompson, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Wayne says, I heard Ryanair use... I heard Ryanair use elastic bands for wings. It's a fascinating concept. Nothing tomorrow? No, there is. There's watch along tomorrow. Yeah, watch along tomorrow. We're going to watch Bromley whoop Gillingham's ass tomorrow. Yeah, okay, so the rest of the week the schedule will look like this. The watch along is tomorrow, Bromley against Gillingham. Thursday was supposed to be no stream, but Wayne will be with you on Thursday with some train stuff, and I think, and Friday I will be doing the VATSIM shit as we do. I did on Friday before we're back at Frankfurt because we enjoyed Frankfurt last time. I looked on the website today and Frankfurt's back online on Friday, so Frankfurt Fridays are going to be a regular thing. Plus it's a nice easy one to kind of ease us into the weekend. Are we all Bromley fans? We will be for 90 minutes. Sarah's asking when is the quiz. There is a special Christmas quiz coming up 22nd of December. Won't be like the standard quiz. No. I've got a little bit of a change to the quiz. Not permanently, just for this particular one, seeing as it's Christmas. Extra long. Well, it'd be a long quiz. But just there's a slight change. It will still be aviation related, but there's a slight change on how I'll do things. So it won't be like the normal quiz stuff. It'll be like a year review type thing. You know, like the old big fat quiz of the year type thing. I've got an idea in my head. Let me deal with it. let me get my head around it. Lee Class came up with one gifted Departure Lounge membership as well. That went to Loopy. So Lee, thank you for your continued support. Of course, with it being a new month as well, I get an extra 10 to give away, which is always good. As we wait for 201 passengers to board. I don't know if 201 passengers can get on board a 321neo. Just seems a bit cray-cray to me, but there you go. So yes, so I've got 10 new ones to give away. But I will do those at some point during the stream this evening. How many people do I have for the quiz so far? I think 4. I think 4 at the moment. Sarah says I'm wrecked. This cough is kicking my butt. It's waking me up at night with coughing fits. Oh, that's the worst thing. That's always the worst bit. But yeah. Are you not feeling any better then? Wayne's coming in with 20 months of the Members Lounge, going, where has time gone? Where has the time gone? Well, good. Yeah, thanks for the continued support there, Wayne. If anyone has any milestones, of course, get them in the chat. They pop up on screen and I'll read them out for you. I don't feel like I'm dying anymore. Is that... As in, you're not getting better, but you feel like dying, or is it a case of you don't feel like you're dying anymore and you're feeling better? Just you got a cough. This is where punctuation is such a key thing. So welcome to anyone that's joining us. If you stick around, you might get a free membership. Who knows? Are you feeling better? Right, okay, that's fine. That's just there was no punctuation in that, so I read that as like I don't know. I had to clarify. Don't ask. It's been a long day. It's been a long week and a bit that I've been off work. It's a good thing though that you're feeling better, so that's the main thing. But yes, we got some fascinating stuff inbound this month. Over the sort of Christmas week, so that weird time between Christmas and New Year, we'll have some fascinating things coming up. So much I've got to try and get through as well. Poor Sarah's getting roasted in the chat. Forget roasting chestnuts on an open fire. Sarah's already on it. Gemma says I'm working between Christmas and New Year. It's alright. I'm working one day. But I don't know what day that is yet. So that's the annoying thing for me. So while I'm trying to like plan stuff, it's like I have no idea what day I'm working at.
May I see your boarding pass?
On a roll with the roasting. So we don't need no chestnuts on this channel. So Letitia's got to deal with 201 passengers this evening. It's going to be tasty.
Good afternoon.
How high are we? Okay, so we're actually currently 4,200 feet above sea level. Wayne says, "Oh, look, smug break up Friday and the 20th, and don't go back until January the 2nd." Very nice. Lee says, "My leave starts the week after next, just working 2 days that week." Very nice. Very nice. I've been given a date now for my Christmas work due, so I know when that's happening. Everyone's just popping in when they break up for Christmas. I still can't believe it's only just around the corner. So I'm very much in the same boat with Sarah. It's so close. I can't believe how quick this year's gone. It's crazy. Yeah, so Mark says last working day, Friday the 20th, and then off to the 2nd of June. Very much the same as Wayne, but very nice. Wilson says November 521 Delta Tango is going back to California once it lands in Florida. It's Delta 482. Loving the info. Tell you what was interesting for me today. I thought a fighter jet went over my house today. No. The former Titan 757, which is becoming the test bed, or is already a test bed, or whatever, for the new Tempest aircraft for the RAF, was doing the rounds. Boy, did it pass my house very low. Everyone was complaining. I can see like on the Facebook page of people that aren't into aviation. They're like, "What was that just passed so low?" And a 757 passed over the house about 1,000 feet, just whizzed by. I thought it was a fighter jet. No, I looked on flight radar. It was a 757. I was like, if I knew that was coming, I'd have gotten some like photos or video of it. But I didn't know. I thought it was just a typical fighter jet until so I managed to have a look on flight radar. Oh, it was crazy. But what it's been doing, it's been practicing stalling and recovery. So a lot of people that heard it and saw it say that it sounded fantastic, and I'm gutted because all I got was a pass, so I didn't actually get any stalling stuff. But people further down, like Cornwall Way or sort of along the coast sort of thing as well, all said that the stalling and the recovery sounds were fantastic. Slightly jealous. Slightly jealous, but I've seen some photos of it. It looks fantastic as well. So couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe a bloody 757 buzzed. It would have scared a lot of people if they had no idea what it was. So you're thinking the plane was crashing, but no, not at all. If you're enjoying the stream so far, of course, do feel free to hit the like button. It does help the channel out immensely. More often than not, I'm starting to hear that somewhere else, which is a little bit annoying. I bet the Rolls-Royce engine sounded good. I bet they did. Yeah, I bet they did. I'm gutted. I didn't really get an opportunity to see it. The registration, if anyone wants to have a look at what it did today, by the way, registration of the aircraft is Golf Foxtrot Tango Alpha India. I don't know what. So it came. Went up from Boscombe down, and it passed over me. Yeah, that's annoying because it was literally doing circles in and around the house, and then it sort of went disappeared, and then absolutely zoomed by. I don't know what the height was, but. Yeah, about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Oh, I was gutted. Absolutely gutted. I couldn't see it. But Golf Foxtrot Tango Alpha India GFTAI. If you want to have a look at this flight path earlier, apparently it was going up to 20,000 feet and dropping with the stall to recover. So not often you see a 757 doing that in this part of the country. David, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Was it sniffing about a salty gash? Let's have a look. If you want to search for it through the flight number, it is BRO25. BRO25. Did it go anywhere near it? I'll tell you what. Just on the outskirts of Saltash. So yes. Roundabout. It was sniffing in and around the area. Just waiting for Letitia to finish boarding our passengers. For some reason they are not sitting down as well, which is a little bit on the annoying side. There is Letitia. Should have just done it this way personally, but there you go. For some reason not getting passengers sitting down. I thought we would have done. I think I might need to configure that again. Letitia doing a wonderful job. Having to crew this all by herself. Wilson, yes, that's the reg. Former Titan Airways 757.
Hello.
Gone for a Christmas theme as well with the bar at the top. Hopefully you can see that. You should be able to see it. Yes, Wilson, that's correct. Yes, it's grey with a black line on the tail. It is the test bed for the new RAF airplane, the Tempest, with some testing and stuff like that.
This way.
We watched Wickham at the weekend take on Wealdstone. They are away to Exeter. The mighty Exeter are 1-0 up.
Boarding pass, please.
Yeah, buddy. Just seen that pop up, I was like, go on then.
This way.
Melenik Ali scored the goal. Lovely stuff. Good start to the evening.
Good afternoon.
David says Bruce Dickinson will have flown it, if I'm sure, when it was in its Titan days. Did he fly for Titan? I know we flew for Astraeus. Did he do some flying for?
Good afternoon.
Did he fly for Titan?
Boarding pass, please.
I was gonna say, I know it was definitely Astraeus because they had a 757 off them, didn't they, for the Iron Maiden tour? Carl says, did you catch the FA Cup draw yesterday, Tom? Some interesting games in the third round. Oh yes, I did. Well, I didn't catch it, but I saw the full fixture list. Boy, there's some interesting ties there, isn't there? Arsenal Man United was one. Tamworth against Tottenham was another.
Good afternoon.
The Blue Orange, I've seen that name. That is Southwest Aviation, Swav Geek, Aviation Crew, the many aliases. But yeah, welcome to you. Hope you're doing well.
Hello.
It says currently applying for Exeter Airport work experience. So very good. Fingers crossed for you. Yeah, doing well here. Hope you're well. Got ourselves a nice little short flight over to San Diego this evening.
Good afternoon.
Let's go. Be kind.
Hello.
Fucking good in there. Right, Bill Walsh gets a membership.
May I see your boarding pass?
James Chapman gets one. Christoph Takacs gets one. Probably not even said that correct. Jackson Tetley T gets one as well.
Good afternoon.
Andrew Hallworth gets one as well. Those are the 5. If you want to jump on the train,
May I see your boarding pass?
you know what to do.
Hello.
Right, what have we got? About 20 odd passengers remaining, so we're all good. Wilson says that XL Aviation was founded March 14th, 2005, and its headquarters are at Northampton, Sywell. Wilson also says it has 3 aircraft and its average fleet age is 25.6 years old. They have 2. In fact, they should have more than that. The 727s. There's a 737. Is it 4? Or have they got rid of a 727 now? I Can't think.
Good afternoon.
Two 727s, 737-300, and a 737-700.
Welcome on board.
I'm sure it's more than 3. Oh, they got a couple of Beechcraft aircraft as well, so it's definitely more than 3. Yeah, I thought so.
May I see your boarding pass?
But yes, we want to jump on the membership. We'll call it a bandwagon, why not? If you want to do that, you know what to do.
Good afternoon.
6 new members this evening already. We haven't even got off the ground yet.
Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon.
We've only ever seen their 727 once. That was at Riyadh 2022. Never forget it. Great fun.
Hello.
So, no idea how San Diego is going to behave this evening. I'm hoping it behaves quite well. The weather is looking pretty decent as well, which is good.
This way.
What I'm looking for is to see if the seasons add-on that I got today.
Welcome on board.
I want to see if that works, basically.
Good afternoon.
Lee says the 727s may go back to Doncaster. It's reopening, innit? Or something like that. Because I've seen a post from the Vulcan people that have said that they're secure, their future is secure at Doncaster, so I'm pretty sure that's reopening.
Welcome on board.
I'm also seeing a lot of Manston stuff come up as well. Is there any truth to this? Manston Airport in Kent. Apparently reopening. I've seen it so many times, I've no idea what to believe anymore.
Welcome on board.
Nearly there. 5 passengers to go, then we can get ourselves away from Salt Lake City. Believe everything you see on TikTok.
May I see your boarding pass?
I didn't see it on TikTok. Didn't see it on TikTok.
Good afternoon.
Because I'm seeing it in like different articles and stuff. It's like rumours about Doncaster, rumours about Manston. I'm like, I'm pretty sure the rumour about Manston reopening has been going around for at least 10 years. When was it shut? I'm going to do like a no Google sesh. So I'm going to I'm not going to find things out. I want people to find out for me because that's just the kind of mood I'm in.
Hello.
But I'm fairly certain Manston was shut like early 2000s, something like that. We just had the bong as well, which means we can push back, so we'll turn the music off for now. We'll get the beacon light turned on. Everything is pretty much good to go. We'll just brighten up all the lights that we need. We'll do the McDo as well, even though we don't really need to use the McDo, so it's fine. Right, here we go. Let's get ourselves out of. We have some wing views as well, I believe. Bastard! I knew them. You bastard! We do not have wing views. Thought we did. This is for something else.
Captain. We are ready for pushback.
July 2014. Okay, so 10 years is roughly about that. But there's been rumours for a good period of time about the airport reopening. It's like international flights. I'm like, is it viable? I don't know.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
There's a freight hub. Don't know. I mean, that to me works more than
Locking gear.
having airlines and flying internationally. Don't know. That's just my opinion. Alright, nose gear's raised. We should be getting the pushback stuff in a sec. There we go. Alright, so we're going off from the left today, so we are going to be pointing in the opposite direction to what we're being shown. See the aircraft here coming in on the left. This is the one we're going off on this evening. Very plummeting landing. What we should hopefully see as well, by the way, just very quickly, I'm going to point this one out. What we should also see with this scenery is that the grass shouldn't be as green, and it should look like it should do in the autumn/winter. So that's one to keep an eye out for as we're having a look. But anyway, let's do this. So we are going back and to the left.
Exiting from editing mode. Please
Release
wait.
parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, we can do fuel pumps, just because it's nice and easy. APU is already on, which is fine. We can go down to the igniter here. And let's go for engine 2. Let's see if we can hear it. No! Why you do this to me? Set my damn position. I think not.
Please set parking brakes.
Pluto Simulations
Waiting
asking
your
about
confirmation
VATSIM.
for a good engine start.
We don't use VATSIM on here. We don't tend to take these sims seriously. We're not looking to become pro pilots, we just play it for fun. Doesn't matter to me what aircraft. I don't use VATSIM for ATC. I just don't use it. I don't play this game.
Cockpit to ground.
What's the best way of saying
have a
this
good
without
engine
offending
start.
people? Because I know it's not
You
going to
can
offend
disconnect.
people, but it's the best way of saying
Unlocking
it.
gear.
I don't play it seriously enough to want to go down the whole technological route of using VATSIM. The 321neo from LatinVFR, yeah, probably not the best. However, I'm not the type of person to sort of look at an aeroplane and go, oh, wow, psh, it ain't study level, I ain't going to fly it. At the end of the day, it's a simulator. It's a simulator for a reason. So,
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
doesn't matter to me whether it's
Left is clear. Right is clear.
study level or not. Doesn't mean shit to me. Interesting. We now head on with an A320. Fascinating. I almost feel like I have to move out the way for this. So I'm going to. Right, flaps are set, which is fine. Taxi lights are on, beautiful. Let's... No. Yeah, sure. And... What don't mean shit? No, as in... So, the comment of, that's why you're flying LatinVFR, I guess. So, doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me about whether a plane is study level or not. I could not give a shit. It's a plane to fly on the flight simulator. I don't take this seriously. I'm not looking to become a pilot. So I'm not really interested in the whole, like, VATSIM shit. I am just going to scoot out the way for that Delta there. So, you know, I'm not... Oh, God, now there's a United coming this way. What the fuck's happening here? What's this? Okay. I feel like we're breaking protocol here, but who cares? Who cares? Right, anyway. Yeah, so it doesn't matter to me if a plane is study level, or it's not. It doesn't matter to me. I will happily fly the aircraft that people tend to shit all over, because I'm not here to take this seriously. That should be pretty obvious. Why we're not doing ATC, why we're not having anything. It's just, to me, it's a way of just chilling out, having some fun. So, people have their opinions. You've got your die-hard simulator fans. I've been playing Flight Sim since like Flight Sim 2000. So, just because I don't use VATSIM doesn't make me any less of a player than anyone else does. What I find at the moment as well is the difference with Flight Sim 2020 and the release of 2024. Boy, is the Flight Sim community one toxic place to be. Oh, it's one toxic place to be. So if I look on Volanta, have a look at my profile. I don't think I should even go through the stats of how many flights I've done, etc. Mind you, I've flown on the Flight Sim for a while. I just haven't clocked up as much. So since having Volanta and everything else, this is my 699th flight. That's in total, not just this year or this week. 699th flight this evening on Volanta. I have had this for over a year, so David says next one has to be a 737-700. I think my 700th one will be tomorrow during the day, so we won't get the celebratory 700th flight. I don't think that's anything to be proud of either. 1,507 flight hours, and I've flown 618,000 kilometers. So there you go. If you're interested, there you go. I don't think anyone was interested, but there you go. Anyway, there's the stats for you. So I don't need ATC. I don't need anything. Here to have a good time. That's what matters. We've had our fair share of glitches. We've had our fair share of crashes. We've had our crashes to desktop. And we've also crashed our aeroplanes into the side of mountains in the Faroe Islands. Beauty of it, though, is, you know, having fun with it, not taking it too seriously. After all, it's a simulator, not the real thing. But VATSIM does not interest me, apart from the events that we do for our virtual plane spotting series, where we watch other people landing. Doesn't interest me. I don't have any interest in using it. Okay, so we're at the threshold here. We've got a Frontier aircraft in front of us. The thingy here is not seeming to want to work, which is always fun. So now we've got to try and play a guessing game here. We might be fine. Frontiers, I think, disappeared. I think we're good. Alright, so let's get the line lights on. I don't know why it annoys me when people like pop because you're not using ATC, or you've got to be on VATSIM, otherwise you know. Alright, so we're on the Pratt & Whitney version, I think. Yeah, Pratt & Whitney version of the 321neo, so we've got Pratt & Whitney engines, which we'll have roaring up shortly once we've lined up on the runway. And we can get ourselves over to San Diego. Not now, computer screen, not now. Okay, right, here we go. So enjoy the sounds. I will turn it up and put the mic off for this one. Enjoy the sounds of the Pratt & Whitney engines on the 321neo as we get out of Salt Lake City and head over to San Diego. Here we go. So as the engine's powered down, you can see. Well, you might be able to see. I don't know. If you have a look below us, not so much greenery. That's the seasons kicking in. Otherwise, this would all be green. So it's making a bit of a difference at the moment, which is ideal. There's still some green around, but it looks like it should do in the winter / sort of seasons. But here you go. Here is our aircraft. Pretty certain I have those flaps set. I did. Get those flaps up now anyway. It's fine, we'll go standard. Back to the outs. Oh my good god. That will kick down, that's fine. There you go. That is our departure out of Salt Lake City. So yeah, scenery wise, the vegetation and everything else looks like it should, I guess. It's not all about the greenery, which is fine. Really need to find out this key binding as well. That's really starting to annoy me. Beautiful. Commencing the turn there. So, long-time viewers of the channel, just tell me if you can actually see the difference in the vegetation colours. We'll get there in a sec. Just give me a moment. We've got some screens. So yeah, let me know if you can actually see if I go. Moving it all the way. Terrain-wise, looks not so green. I don't know why the trees are looking green still. That might just be where it is at the moment. But like the fields and everything are looking a little bit more cut up and everything. I'm trying a whole load of different presets at the moment. It's weird. I can't change it while we're in the sim either, which is a bit annoying. So you can see like down here with the grass, it's all cut up and everything else. Can you see that? So it's not all just about like green grass. Typically the sim's frozen. Give it a sec. Hang on. So what I've had to do as well is I've had to also make the trees smaller. You won't be able to see the trees from here, but you see how like the hills aren't as green, and like all the fields look like they would do in like the autumn and that. Hopefully there's a difference. I'm gonna have to muck about with it, because the problem, like I said, the problem is I can't view it I can't change it while I'm in the sim. I've got to take the sim off and turn the sim off and then go into it that way. Yeah. Essentially, it should look like it should do now in the wind, like autumn and stuff. So there's not so much green on the grass sort of thing. It's not a filter. It's an app that I'm using that goes into the flight sim and changes the values. It looks like, I mean, I don't know. I can't tell. You tell me. You're all viewers and stuff. It looks like there's less green. It's just something I've got to play with, I think. It just makes it feel a little bit more in season sort of thing. David says, green grass, who do you think you are? George Ezra? No. Not at all. Like I said, I've got nothing to compare it to. Actually, tell a lie. Yes, I do. Hang on. I do have something to compare it to. Hang on. No, see, okay. I don't think that's worked. Apparently, I've flown this route before. I'll tell you what. Okay, all right. Look at it now on the screen, and if I bring up Volanta, it's a screenshot I took last year. And that's those mountains there. So. If I that's this mountain here is what you can see in the picture. So this is the mountain here. Now you can see the difference, right? Cool. That tells me it works. That's the idea of it anyway, so it's supposed to make it in season. But again, this is something I've got to play around with and see if there's a way of perfecting it. The blue-orange has disappeared. He'll be back in a sec. That's fine. It says nice rotation. No problem at all. But at least you can see the change, which is at least it works. That's the main thing. It works to some degree. It's very difficult when you can't work it in the sim. It's definitely something I'm going to have to muck about with. But yes, anyway, never mind. Lewis will not be a very happy man at all. West Ham are losing 1-0 to Leicester. Ruud van Nistelrooy's first game in charge. So climbing up to 32,000 feet. Last time I did this flight, which is those pictures you saw, was 1st of May 2023. It took me an hour and a half to do, which tells me that that's how long it should take us this evening. Poor Lewis. Poor Dale. Poor Dale. Poor Dale. But yes. So hopefully you had a decent day. What did you have for your tea, by the way? I had some fried chicken wraps, which are like my absolute favourite. So I was a very happy boy. What did you all have, please? If you're watching in the background, come say hello, come say hi. It's definitely less green there, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. What did you have for your tea? Come let me know. I thought for a second, then Jimmer said sandwiches. I was about to hit the shock button. But ham sandwiches. Very nice. Very nice. Can't go wrong with a ham sandwich. I want to see who had the most exotic dinners this evening. I did see Poundland have started. Oh no, not Poundland. I bet they taste like plastic. I bet they taste like plastic. Wayne had pigs and blankets, sandwiches, potato poppers, and a hash brown. Ever the incredible combo that you can just chuck in an air fryer and be done with it. Carl says spicy meatball subs. Very nice. Lee had chicken and fusilli for main course, chocolate mousse for dessert. Very nice, like a good chocolate mousse. Was it a branded one or was it like an own version? No fancy food here, says Wayne. No, I can tell. No, I can tell. Branded, very good. Waiters, I'm the type of guy that goes to a 5-star restaurant and asks for a pizza. Most 5-star places do pizzas, right? Just not a terrible thing. I don't think it's a terrible thing. You can totally see a lack of green down below, so I think that does work. Just got to try and get the trees to. I can't tell with those. I feel like there's something down. Let's have a look. Can't tell if that's trees or not. Certainly bright brown trees or something. That's not going to load in. I think we're too high for it to load in. I think we're too high for it to load in. But it definitely looks like there's like brown or orangey trees. It just doesn't want to load in. again, because I think we're so high, doesn't need to. Not bad though, not bad. I'll stop going on that now, I think. Because it's going to do my head in. David says, I now have a freezer full of 2,500 pies. I bought a dodgy van from a suspicious bloke in York, and he threw them in for free. Really? Wow. 2,500 pies? Are you sure? Wayne says, I told my ex want to get ready, we're going 3-course meal. She wasn't too happy when we turned up at McDonald's. She got a chicken nugget starter, Happy Meal and a McFlurry. Knows how to treat a, I'd say lady, but knows how to treat a person. What news is this? Why am I missing out on all this news stuff? Hang on. Hang on. Oh, right, okay. There must be good pies if the pies are getting stolen, though. The pies didn't make it, no. Must be good pies at £10 a pop. That's what I'm thinking. You see, £10 a pop for some pies. 2,500 of them. That's quite good going. Well, I imagine that's probably what they were for. I'll close the article down now, so I can't. The police said that the pies had perished. Sounds more like a boat sinking. I don't think they would they have been pies that would needed to be like refrigerated. Why they perished, or did they just like did the van crash and then they became no longer yeah, they were smashed up sort of thing. Does that make sense? Oh, they were frozen. Well, they melted, basically, is what happened. So also another, I've just seen another British Airways 319 has made its way to St Athan this morning to be scrapped. Papa Tango, this one. Papa Tango was the one that's gone to St Athan this morning. Right, anyway, we've got some release stuff to talk about. So Friday, mark in your calendars if you are a Flight Sim 2020 player. This one will not be out for 2024. But on Friday, we'll see the release of the latest instalment of the PMDG 777 series. The Freighter is making its way to us. There was a preview stream earlier by a very good YouTuber in the form of British AvGeek, showcasing off some of the features of the 777 Freighter. Just grabbing the photos now. Go. In fact, I don't need to do that. I can just do this. Right, here we go. So, if I bring up Volanta once again while we're cruising. So here we go. 777 Freighter, it will be released on Friday. The PMDG have confirmed this themselves. It looks incredible. You're about to see why, but it looks fantastic. So, wing view, not that you would get one, but you could make one anyway. It's not an issue at all. I scroll backwards through them all. Don't tease me now. This was him over the Alps earlier. See that should be fine. So you can get a bit of a profile look at that GE90 engine. Wait for it. Wait for it. There you go. There it is. He flew Milan to East Midlands on this as a test. I've got to say he did a very good job. Very, very good job at this. Keep scrolling backwards. Ta-da! Oh, it looks incredible. It looks incredible. It's out on Friday. It's good. It looks amazing. Go. So you can see it's all integrated with the loading systems and everything else. Oh, it looks so good. There's so many routes we could do with it. Rob, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. We are just showcasing what's coming out on Friday, which is the PMDG 777 Freighter for 2020 only. not for 2024, for 2020 only. We keep going. Just to give you an idea as to what it will look like. That's the British registered as well. Does look good. Those that know the PMDG 777-300 ER will know that this will be very, very good. I'm looking forward to it. Gives me a reason to get rid of the Captain Sim one, that's the main thing. Air France Cargo, is it an option? It probably will be. This is just the preview that someone did earlier this morning for the release of this on Friday. Just sort of showing you the screenshots that he got when he did his Milan to East Midlands run. Oh, look at it. How good is that? Already so much better than the Captain Sim one, for obvious reasons. It gives me a reason to get rid of the Captain Sim one. There you go, profiling and everything else. It looks good. It looks good. So there you go. One to look forward to for Friday for those that are still on 2020. East Midlands to Cincinnati long haul. Oh yes. If you can think of the freighter, if you can think of the freighter airline, chances are you'll probably get it. So as people know with PMDG, it comes. So PMDG comes as like a separate installer for liveries and everything else. So it's all dependent on what they will bring with it. I'm quite excited to see what they actually bring to the table. I would imagine Air France would be there. Etihad would probably be there. DHL's obviously there, as we've just seen. Aerologic will be there. There's a few. Emirates Sky Cargo, yeah, that will probably be there. There'll be quite a few, I think. But won't know till Friday. So my pennies are going on that. The other thing that I'm going to do, which I totally forgot about, I was supposed to put it down for this week, but totally forgot about it, is if I show you here. Let me just do a cheeky little window capture, because there you go. So if Paul Hussey is watching, please make yourself known, because there are some liveries coming out for this little freeware bird, including this one here. So this is the F27, but this is based on the Fokker 50. John Brown, evening to you. Hope you are doing well. It says, be interested to see if all 2024 streamers go back to 2020 to fly the 777 freighter. I would say probably. Probably. Some will, I think. Ro Jogan, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. So Fokker 27 this is, not the Fokker 50, but there are some liveries to counteract that sort of thing. So you can kind of get away with it. Does look cool. Looks very, very nice. Brings back memories for me, at least, seeing these into Heathrow. The Fokker 50, not the 27. How's Britain? About as shit as it always is. Bit of Brathens there for you. Some Scandinavian stuff. Used to operate Guernsey route. What, the KLM one? Memories like Dublin long stay car park memories. Thanks. No, I haven't done that yet with the Fokker. There are new liveries being released for it all the time. This one, I quite like this one. The old Pakistan livery. That's what it looked like in real life. So a good one to do. This one came out earlier today, operating supposedly the Fokker 50, but they put on this Fokker 27 Scandinavian. Nice little hop across Scandinavia if you fancy that. It's a fabulous. Bearing in mind it's a free plane. It's very, very good. Very, very good. I will bring it to the stream at some point. Next week for sure. For sure. Because... oh god, that's not the one I wanted. This was the one I wanted. How good does that look? Beautiful, right? So there's that one, and there's a few others that have been released today as well. Like this one's been out for a while, but someone else has done it. Air Baltic. Scandinavians Fokker 50s used to operate to... Oh, did they? That might be an interesting one to do. There you go, a bit of their Baltic action on the Fokker 27 to replicate the Fokker 50. Iberia as well for Air Nostrum. I think it's a pretty nice one to do. Some local stuff around Spain. SAS flight Oslo to Svalbard with the not with the Fokker. No, I wouldn't do it with the Fokker 27. David says Air UK used a F-27 on a bizarre route that went from Aberdeen to Edinburgh to Darlington to Humberside to Norwich. I know it sounds more like a route that Wayne would do in a train, but no, Air UK were well innovative. It would probably be fun, Carl, but it would take a while. And this is a recent one that's been released not too long ago. For the 2020, not for the 2024. Bit of Skyways action as well. So there's plenty of options to do with the Fokker 27. There is I know we were talking about it. There is the Air UK one. Wayne says there, UK had a big presence at Teesside. This might now give us a reason to go to Teesside. Yeah, most of these liveries I have downloaded for the Fokker 27. One of my favourites is this one. I just think that's stunning. Oh yeah. I've seen somebody in one of the Facebook groups, every time there's a new livery out, he's like bang on it straight away and like putting screenshots up, so I tend to miss quite a few of them. He put a picture of this up in like New Zealand, and I was like, imagine just hopping around New Zealand in that. Fantastic. Auckland to LHR perhaps. Yeah. Rob's on one. Again, when is he not on one? But he's on one. But yeah, definitely not. Definitely not to Heathrow. Not in a Fokker 27 from Auckland. So we like the look of the Fokker, which yeah, gets a big old tick from me because it's a fabulous plane. I was going to put it down on the schedule for this week, but I totally forgot. So I'll put it on for next week, and I'll find us a flight to do with it because I do want to show it off. Right, we got 40 minutes to go before we land at San Diego. We are just coming up towards Las Vegas. Very good. Carl's having a right good giggle. Rob says an improvement on the Cessna 172. Well, perhaps. It would take a lot less, I think. Yeah, Carl's having a giggle at 3-0. If you know, you know. There's a prediction for the Bromley-Gillingham game tomorrow that went down as 3-0. Up the Bromley. I have heard that Air New Zealand are looking to return to London, and it will be Gatwick, not Heathrow. Just depends on which way they go about it. So I'm always on the lookout, you see? I'm always on the lookout for new stuff. Gemma says it's a nice Fokker. Certainly is a nice Fokker. So now's probably a good time to also go over some of the... Oh no, I'll tell you what, no, there's more. There's more release news very quickly. So while we are flying the LatinVFR 321neo, a very well-known and very highly respected developer from the P3D days of FS Labs have announced that they're releasing a 321ceo and a Neo as well, which will be standalone aircraft. The Neo I can understand because we don't really have a very good one for the flight simulator. The CEO is going to be very difficult because we've got Phoenix, and Phoenix is normally quite good. However, I can also see why, because it's an alternative. We don't really have an alternative to the Phoenix 321 at the moment. The FS Labs are releasing one. A lot of people have slagged it off for saying it's quite outdated already, and it uses apparently the fly-by-wire 320neo cockpit. Now, didn't play P3D or anything else like that, so I have no idea. But I was watching a preview stream this morning to kind of get my head around it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think I can go away from the Phoenix, personally. But considering the money they want for it as well, the Phoenix is a lot cheaper. Apparently FS Labs are releasing the 321ceo at about $70. Phoenix was a lot cheaper than that. Rob says, few nice bits at Glasgow today. AC Milan Emirates 380 and one of Glasgow's new 321 usual G8. Sorry, my bad. BA. One of BA's new 320's usual Jizzfest. Very nice. Did it come with the winter edition of modelling, or have we not had the long hair for that yet? Oh, that's the other one, isn't it? It's not Glasgow. So, if we belt the aircraft this way. Las Vegas is to our left. Right. Rather. It's to our right is Las Vegas. An airport we haven't really done for a while. Not since we did the VATSIM stuff. Yes, that's going to be quite the hoot, I think, Rob, as they call it. Somewhere over here as well is Nellis Air Force Base. If you can spot Las Vegas, you'll be able to spot Nellis. Maybe not yet. So yeah, don't forget, crikey, 1, 2, 3, it's about 4 weeks, isn't it? 4 weeks until, or is it 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 more Tuesdays. So literally, in that time, the last Tuesday of the month, 31st of December, will be an all-music session. No flight simulator, no nothing else, just literal chat and music and good stuff to sort of try and bring in the new year. Gonna try and test my method of music. I try and present like a radio-esque show type thing. Let's have a look here. What can we do? So, Boxing Day's there, Friday, Saturday, 28th. So from sort of like, I don't know, that Saturday, 28th, all the way through to like New Year's Eve, we'll be doing some interesting stuff. I think I've not planned it yet. before that disappears. Eric Haddon, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. I'm just seeing it. And we've got some company as well. Interesting. So yeah, so New Year's Eve will just be a case of celebration and shit like that, really. Rob, I don't think I could do that. I think it's too obvious. Would you fly on Friday the 13th? Oh, there is one this month as well. Ouch. I don't know, I probably would. I'm not overly superstitious, so I probably would. Yes, I probably would. That's why I can't do it, Rob. It says Scott Mills prank calling the Scottish pizza guy is classic. Only problem is that angry fella is me in a good mood. Yeah, that's why. The thing is, I wouldn't do it live either because it gives it away. But yes, there's so interesting stuff coming up towards the end of the month / end of the year. We will just I've got to sort of try and plan out what I'm doing, try and have a look and see what we'll do in terms of what I'm doing for work as well, and also we'll chuck a couple of long hauls in there as well. Is the Emirates long haul this weekend? Emirates? At the moment, it's BA long haul. However, things do change. I'm starting to go out a little bit more. So if I'm going out, chances are probably won't happen. But we can work around it, so it's not an issue. I've got something in mind if I'm going out. So at the moment we've got on Sunday, but like I said, if that changes, yeah, I've got it on Sunday, but if I'm going out on Sunday, then it'll change. I might have to keep putting it off, which it sounds annoying, but I'd much rather be outside than inside. So I'll work around it. Worst case scenario, I can move it back to Saturday, and yeah, I can move it to Saturday, and we can do. The idea is that obviously we're doing the watch along on Saturday of Everton and Liverpool. Worst case scenario, we'll do the watch along and fly at the same time. So that's why there's always, when I put the schedule up, that's why it's always there as scheduled, you know, is subject to change, because you never quite know what's going to go on in your personal life. Yep, so chances are I will do it this weekend, but it'll either be Saturday, and we'll move what we planned, but we'll do the watch along as well at the same time. So either way we'll do it, because I think it'd be nice to do the 380. But I don't want to keep putting it off. But a good week of stuff to look forward to, I think, with Wayne on the trains on Thursday. Obviously, we've got the watch along tomorrow of Bromley and Gillingham, and then we've got Frankfurt Friday once again, where all sorts of chaos ensued last time. Rob says, be right back, just off for a dump. Just dropped a fart that Saddam wished he could bottle. Even offended myself. You know it's a bad one when you're offending yourself. So yeah, so that's what we'll do. We'll do the watch along as well as the 380. If I have to change to Sunday, and then we'll do the Fokker during next week for sure. I will pick a flight out for that. Okay, we are 23 minutes out from landing at San Diego. I've got no idea how this is going to behave. I'm hoping it behaves quite well. Oh, beautiful shot that is. just going to just raise a little thing here because I just want to kind of want to point that out. That looks like a real shot, but it's not. That's from Valanta. That's incredible. I just thought I'd point that out. Yeah, I know. I saw it and was like, you could pass that. Pass that as a real photo. Belter. He was taken off from Los Angeles going over to Shanghai. Am I still doing a stream on Saturday? So Saturday night will be the so yes, but there's the timing of it. I'd have to work out with the timings. So Boston would be like 6 hours, maybe jumping from one stream to another. I don't know yet. So yeah, if the timings work out well, then yeah. Otherwise, I'm looking to do the 380. I keep putting it off as well, but I will fit in that Starflyer flight at some stage. If I don't do it on Saturday because I'm going out on the Sunday, then during the week I would do a one leg way. So I'll do like Tokyo to Osaka sort of thing. So we will do it. It'd just be a case of when. I'm trying to fit so much in at the moment, it's crazy. Right. I think it's time to descend. I would say it is indeed. So, let's do it. Let's zoom all the way out and let's see if our marker comes up here. If we go down to... let's go 6,000 to start off with. Do we get a marker? We should get a marker. It'd be amazing if we don't. Nope, we're going to have to play the guessing game. Guessing game it is. Alright, let's keep it at this then. So descent begins to San Diego. About 17 minutes out. We departed an hour ago. 131 nautical miles remain. Pan my camera to the right. We'll see the military approach. Which airport are we thinking? Airport we're looking at. Oh, do you mean on the approach to San Diego? Is that Halsey Field or something in it? Or are we looking at the other place? Rob says wife is now fluent. Oh, do you know what we were supposed to do as well? When did I say we were doing that? Next week? Week after? Bollocks. Okay, it's fine. Just remember something. Wife is now fluent in Dutch aircraft makers. Walked into Bog and said, "Fucking me, did someone time call up your ass?" Oh dear. Oh, not now, but during the approach into San Diego. Okay. Very good. Fucking me. Also, they took away on the filter side of things. They took away the one I use for the nighttime stuff, which is a bit annoying because it pales everything and it makes everything quite nice. So I might just see what this one looks like at the moment. If I just do this, I want to have a look and see because I've got one on at the moment. I want to see what this one looks like. Oh. Is that miles better? Does that look better? That looks a bit better to me. Less blues? Don't know. What do you think? I've just changed the filter. What do we think? This is the apparently insane realism. I've used it a few times. It does look quite nice. Definitely think it looks better. Yeah, so they've taken away the one that I use in terms of the filters. So I've had to find a new one. And it's the closest one I can get to making it look pretty good. I think that looks alright. Descent continues. Carl says it's an improvement. Yeah, I mean, it takes the deepness of the colours out, which ain't too bad, really. I'll put the other filter back on so you can see the vast difference. Hang on. Can't believe they took the one off, bastards. Which one is it? It's this one here. This is the one I had on before. There's more colour to it. Don't know. See, now I've got this one back on. I'm like, I quite like this one again. I'm just mucking about with filters at the moment. Gemma prefers this one. It's got a bit more colour to it. I think the other one's alright. I think it's more for like sunsets and sunrises, I think. But this one just brings out everything a little bit more, which isn't too bad. Textures are more realistic. Again, there's so many filters that I can go through. I'll try a different one. Hang on. I'll go back to this one in a sec. Okay, there you go. That's another one. That's just made the sky a little bit lighter. I don't know how I feel about this one. Now's a good time to be doing this because we're descending. So it just made that sky a little bit brighter there, but not really touching anything else. Carl was also asking about the football for tomorrow. It's on Sky Sports, but it's on the arena things. And I think the only way you can get that is like from Now TV or something. Oh no, no! I've pressed the reset button. Bollocks! Right, hang on. I'll put these filters back on. Shit. Let's just go with the other one. Hang on. Pressed the reset button by accident. My bad. Alright, there we go. We'll stick with this for now. We'll stick with this one. After you turn on final is when you can pan your camera to the right and see the base. All about that base, Which one is it? Are we talking about... It's not North Island Naval Air Station, right? Because that's on the left. Or are we looking at Montgomery Gibb? No. Is that one? Miramar Marine Corps Air Station. It's one of the two. Can't see it being any others. Also coming up as well, at weekends we will be doing some Christmas flights as well to the sort of wintry destinations. Do some of those. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I would imagine that's what, North Island? Is that the one? Gemma says Lapland. That, I think that's the idea. The idea is to get some wintry flights done as well. Can't really do them in the evening because it's a long flight to do. So, like, weekends would be great because you can sort of see a little bit of it, I guess. The old Thompson Christmas livery. Ah, the old the red nose one, right? That interesting one. Oh, hang on. We should have an alert going. Hang on. Warning, everybody. Gemma's not feeling so much like the Grinch today after making those Rudolph buns. You know what that means? She's feeling festive. Oh no. Oh. I'll read it and see if anyone can see it. Wayne says we use 747 cargo and pop to Iceland. I hear they do a great Brendan Matthews range. Oh, Wayne. Is that like the Lidl's rip-off of Bernard Matthews? They call it Brendan Matthews. Is that the rip-off? The Lidl's rip-off range. That's funny. Alright, very much a straight-in approach to San Diego this evening, as you can see by the curved line. Carl says he meant Burnda. And Wayne says, I thought about copyright, see, so I changed it, cough, cough. Uh-huh. Yes. Since when did we think about copyright on this channel? Do we believe Wayne? Our survey says no. Did Wayne think it was a Lidl's rip-off? Oh yes. Right, that is looking ropey as hell. Right, do we get a good feel to the... Maybe, I don't know. I don't know San Diego at this time of year. I don't know whether they have like autumn. Right, 43 miles to go. We are sitting at 13,000 feet. We're going to get down a little bit quicker here. Get in control of the speed. Let's bring that speed back to 260. Looks a bit interesting out there. It's just that doesn't fill me with confidence. Although I'm thinking we might get away with it. I think we might get away with it. I'm too focused on like whether the trees have made a difference or not. Then again, I remember we're in San Diego, and they very rarely have winter here. The trees definitely look smaller, though. That's the main thing. Maybe that's how they're supposed to look. I don't know. Right, I'm going to shut up about it. So we're going to continue our descent here. I'm going to get the replay up so it's ready to go. Definitely looking very interesting. I think we are going to miss it because I'm fairly certain. I hope so. Anyway, I hope we're going to miss that. If not, things are about to get interesting. So not quite time to get your landing rating predictions in yet. Like the fact everything's looking sharp though, that's the main thing. Everything's looking good. I know this sort of area is known for its mist, or fog, or haze. We'll go with fog. I think we are going to get it. Just about. I think we're over here somewhere. Well, David said it before I did. So here we go.
My spidey senses tell me this is gonna get fucking tasty, baby!
And as you can see, I didn't put the thing down there for anything at all. Why change things, right? It's about to get tasty. I think we're actually gonna get it, aren't we? I think we are. Oh god. Alright, so we're in for a bit of a foggy landing. Okay. Let's ease up on the descent at the moment. Yeah, it doesn't look as green. Again, I'm focusing on it. I told myself not to. What you can see there with the jolting is the scenery loading in. I think we'll be okay. Worst case scenario, we'll get the terrain on. Yeah, we're gonna go into it. Nice, okay. Well, this is about to get tasty. So let's get the landing lights on. What I'm aiming for this as well is that the ILS is captured. I sort of need that to happen. Otherwise this could get even more tasty than it already is. So in regards to Wilson's comment about looking to the right or looking to the left to keep an eye out for the airport, I don't think we'll be able to. Fine, we can stop that from happening. No, we can't. Yard, you're going to have to put up with it for now. But we'll just... We'll bring the thing up until we actually get ourselves down to a decent speed. Might help. So essentially, we just got to come over the top here. I mean, I can see aeroplanes there. So let's have a look. We might be fine. We've got the terrain radar on anyway, so it's fine. We should be alright at 6,000 feet at the moment. But we could probably go down another 1,000. Speed 210. Very fearful about this. This is going to get quite interesting. Alright, once we begin that turn, we're going to have to really do things here. Let's go 3,000. Let's keep it at that. Put the speed back. Let's go 180. speed. Let's get another set of flaps in. Let's pause the music. Should start turning in any minute now. Should be okay. Alright, the turn is made. Can we see it? We can sort of see below us. But this will get very interesting very quickly. Let's get approach mode turned on, so hopefully we should be able to catch the ILS. Let's go for the replay to be on now. Time to get your landing rating prediction in then. Let's go for it. What are we saying? Jim's gone 193. Wilson 200, David's gone 321, Carl's gone 164, Wayne's also gone 164 as well. What we're looking for is to have the aircraft drop down the 3,000 mark. Terrain radar's on, so we're all good for the terrain at least. Just trying to see if we can see any lights really. Aircraft's coming up, which is no good to me. Kind of need it to drop. We are not dropping. In fact, I can see the runway, so we're all good. So I might just take this over. And let's drop the speed down. Right, we're in control. Oh my fucking Christ, what's going on here? Maniac! Is that Southwest? It's not Southwest at all, that's Delta, that is.
2,500.
Bastards. So that's the runway there, which means we're a little high, so we are nosediving somewhat. We'll go for a medium auto brake today. Let's try and get this puppy down. And preferably at one piece. Picking up a little bit of speed at the moment, which is fine. San Diego loading in, which is why you can see the little bit of a
1,000
stutter there. Wilson wants us to spread some butter to San Diego. It's going to be real interesting, real quick.
$500.
Look at the terrain.
400.
Gosh. Just raising the nose. Why are they going off the other way? What's going on? This is not what they're doing in real life.
300.
They're not doing this in real life. What are you doing? Don't matter. Continue.
200.
Continue. Surprised at how well San Diego is behaving, actually. Fucking southwest, you bastards. Right, here we go.
100, 50, 40, 30, 10. Retard.
It's that pesky number again. The aircraft are putting me off, bastards. Alright, 214, I'll take it regardless. Off the auto brake, off the reversers, get a bit of power in. Job done. Yeah, again on the cusp, on the cusp of soft landing. 214 according to this, and 203 according to Volanta. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome then to San Diego. Very surprised at how well it behaved. Was not expecting that. We got ourselves a Delta 321 over the other side. We are going to go park up next to Alaska. Make sure you are remain seated whilst the aircraft is taxiing to the gate. Do not get up, otherwise we'll get Letitia to give you a roundhouse kick. Otherwise, I think that was alright. Just chuck that parking brake on. You parked it well, look, beautiful. Cool, happy days. That's San Diego for you. I'm surprised that they were going off the other way. But 214 was the score. Let's end the flight on Volanta. And let's show you the deets. Here we go. Okie dokie. So our flight tonight from Salt Lake City to San Diego. Hour and 28 minutes, 3 minutes quicker than when I did it in a 320, and a 203.39 with a landing. I'll tell you the G-force, very good, 0.9 on that one, which makes it technical butter, but as we know, because it's over 200, regardless to how we think about things, because it's over the 200 mark, it unfortunately results as this.
Thank you for flying Ryanair. Last year, over 90% of our flights arrived on time. We hope you enjoyed yours, and we look forward to welcoming you on board again soon. Ryanair. Low fares, made simple.
Alright, so there you go. That is another flight done and dusted in the bag. Flight number 699 on Volanta. Mental. Absolutely crazy. Right, anyway. Big thank you to those that were watching this evening. If you are departing us now, thank you for flying along with Delta this evening. Hope you had a wonderful flight. We'll see you tomorrow for the watch along. We're all Bromley fans here for tomorrow. Bromley against Gillingham. We're live from, I think it's 7:30 I've put down, I think. So there is that. So we look forward to doing that. Wayne's with you on Thursday. Next time the Flight Sim is back is going to be on Friday for our Frankfurt Friday event. Otherwise, we're about to have the replay of the landing coming at you right now.
Couldn't find valid airport data at this position. Services are not available.
You shut your face. Right. Oh, hello. Let's not have traffic while we're doing this. Otherwise, we're going to collide with with the Alaska that's coming in. Right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Look after yourselves and each other. Drop a like on the way out if you haven't done so already. It would be highly appreciated. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for some watch-along action here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. So, for myself and Wayne, look after yourselves and each other. And we'll see you again. Look after yourselves. Take care. And for myself and Wayne, it is a very good evening to you all. And a bye-bye for now. Take care, everyone.
Leave with the way I reach the level wanna be is undescribable. My little vid went viral, now they're telling me I'm viable. I know it's in my town, a couple man that don't abide the rules. I contemplated cruelty and I stumbled across a grimy corpse. Didn't wanna replicate the type of drama father saw. Certain man they carve a nasty so I'm probably laugh it off. Never could relate to that. Went to the estate and back to see my fam. I'd always pass a groupie young Jamaican man. A couple times they clocked me and said, what am I? You keep it. Luckily for me it weren't a drama catching up and speaking. But for certain man they're bopping by, they're gonna cause kerfuffles. And I knew they'd always rap about the strally in the duffel. So I hated that my brother and my sister shared the garden with him. Still I found a passion for the rapping and I started spitting. Couldn't lie, to get as good as I, you gotta know your lines. Write a lyric every night, build yourself a lyric library, every single different type. Singing like to spitting hype. Now I drop a written and they wishing that I slip and slide. I'll be standing firm, I hold my ground like I don't give a shit. Never did I give a shit, man getting iron, taking flight. Never did I give a shit, never not a little bit. Tell them Sol and Wizzy sitting, soaking back them indie kids, soaking back them Disney nicks, you know them boy, they're in the mix, affecting shit. Every day it gets nearer to killing Wiz. Fuck it though, I'm out the flow, they loving the way I be giving them energy. All of my brothers are one step ahead of our enemies, planning and doing it heavily, stepping up in the vicinity, man, I be giving them lyrics, I'm liquid of Hennessy. All of my brothers be telling me that they be missing the skippies, I'm doing it terribly, rolling around with a couple of niggas, a couple of bitches, a couple of doobies, I'm rolling around with a couple of G's and a couple of dots, I be rolling with Scooby, I'm down, I'm out it, I'm rolling, I'm about it with this bouncer, I might box him and just bounce it, yeah, do the Tom and Jerry, chase me for the cheese, I'm going overseas to get it, if she want get